Success is created by doing the basics to a high standard consistently. Thibaut. My friends, that's what we do here each and every day. The basics to a high standard, and the consistency is each and every day that the market is open. If you would just spend 10 to 15 minutes following these charts with us, taking the trainings that are offered for free, you will radically improve your practice trades. Just give it a try. Find the time. If I can find the time to do all the things I do in my life, my own trading, my own practice, my own work, and then I can find time to record this program for you, upload it, get the information out consistently day after. The only time I believe in the last, 10 years I've missed a show is literally when I've had COVID or had pneumonia or something where I just could not get out of bed. That's the only time. Otherwise, I'm in the market each and every day. You know it because you can go back in time and consistently see everything we have published for years. So what do you have to do? 10 to 15 minutes each and every day. Concentrate on it. Put what you learn to work. Let's see where these markets are. Stocks and Bitcoin are up. We see that 20-year bonds and gold are down. Let's talk about how the market starts this week. As we look at where things have gone, we saw that last week we had the green spinning top, just pushing through that prior weekly trend line. This week, we are well off that. Remember, these are Heiken Ashi candlesticks. I told you things were up. We can see a downstroke in the morning, really a spinning top there, and then a little bit of up movement in the afternoon, 0.87%, but we are well off the prior mark. We're starting the week off red. It could change. And again, we see all of this volume from last week, higher volume than we'd seen all the way back to the week beginning the 26th of June. We are above average last week with a spinning top. We can see there was no booming up in price. It looks like insiders were, selling out a topped out position, waiting for it to roll over. Don't know if that's going to happen. I hope over the weekend you guys took my advice and took that training that we published for you. There was a great volume training at the end of the Monday. That is the weekly review and forecast video. Plus, we've uploaded at chartingwealth.com a really good training on volume. We put that out on Friday. Check that out. Read one, watch the other. You will get so much from it, and you'll understand what I'm talking about more, to the importance of this high volume and this little spinning top. And then we start the week off with a red down candle. Now, again, like I said, it's subject to change. We'll pay attention to it. You can see we're below the weekly trend line on the half day. Well, on the half day and on the 2-day. And again, this is the first candle of the latest 2-day. We'll see how things continue to go. Could things turn around and pop up? Sure they could. We saw this happen here, didn't we? And we saw things slide sideways. I'm sure we got a red candle in there. I think it might have been this one. Started off red, then changed over going up, and then took off from that point. So we'll pay attention. We're not jumping into a down move yet, but we are poised and ready to do so. We get along Thursday or Friday, or maybe if there's some big down days in between, we might go ahead and pull the trigger on a down play. Now, again, these are practice trades. We're not a stock calling service. We're an education firm. We're not going to give you market advice, but you can sure practice trade these things with us. Let's go to the Qs. Qs, very, very similar, right? In fact, even more so because our 2-day trend line actually our weekly trend line, we saw the weekly candle push through it. We likewise saw that happen on the 2-day where it pushed through the weekly trend line. And of course, the half day pushed through it all the way back on Wednesday, the 2nd of August. So as this week takes off, we'll continue to keep our eye on the prize and see if indeed we're going to have continued down movement and we're going to go short. Now, let's look at 20-year bonds. Look at that crazy volume this last week where volume spiked up unbelievably on the weekly chart. We, of course, were below. It was quite I mean, look at all the hesitancy here of the market, just sort of staying in the same little area. But boy, when this candle, when the volume heated up, it did boom low, didn't it? Volume looks okay starting the week off, down 0.98%. And again, you can see it in the 2-day. You can see it in the half-day. Had an up day on Friday and then rolling over on Monday. Let's go on to gold. Where is gold? Well, gold, again, gave us 3 weeks of some up movements and then, of course, blew that off, down for the day 0.23%, below on the 2-day and below on the half-day. So again, things moving in the right direction here. Again, as this week sets up, we'll see if we continue to see a red down candle there. Lastly, we will go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been sliding along, trying to move down some. It's hard to see, but it was up for the day 0.52%. Again, it has been tracking sideways and down predominantly. Let's see. We're in the first day of this latest 4, going into the 4th week of some down moves. I mean, look how flat the trend line is. Not a lot going on there, but we will continue to watch it and pay attention. That is where we are, folks, as we end Monday, go into Tuesday. Thanks for being with us. Make your commitment to be here with us every day, 10 to 15 minutes. That is all we ask. Practice trade all you can. Get your favorite collection of stocks. If you're not a Patreon member, need to be one. First thing we send you, first thing when you join at any of the 3 levels, is our Options Made Simple, the Charting Wealth Way, which is, of course, a 3-part series that gets you right there into options practicing. That's where we are. God bless. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.